State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway.
This is a big one.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Missed the block there.
Turns this to the 22.
This is going to have to be a ground and pound game.
Line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
I don't like this, but they'll run it. Yep. Parsons spread out wide. That's never a good thing. You can already see.
Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Now Fields. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. First down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. So motivation this week, not an issue.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can you're doing with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry for Raheem Mostert. 2 yards on the carry.
This run game's going to be an issue
The
here.
Cowboys had 8 and 5 to start
Going to
play.
be a
They come in
problem.
feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory. Good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert, and he'll get about 3.
I definitely thought he was going to go play action to a tight end there.
Just not a whole lot of room
Now
on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a
is
really nice job staying in their proper
going to
places and not allowing
be
any lanes to open up.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Draw play, Elliott. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Let's see if he
It's a
takes the
gain of
points.
5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first.
First big win.
His kick is
Holding them to 3 points instead of the touchdowns.
automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
They'll elect to bring it out here for the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the
Almost.
25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
There we go. Need this drive here.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
From the 27, Fields. And the catch made.
I feel like the outside there is going to be open because he's going to play inside. And
Catch number 44
I'm going to have to beat him a couple times on the outside to try to give him different looks. Let's see here.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Good blocking.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
The blocks here were good.
They'll run again with Hunt.
Could have been worse.
5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Get those.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a first carry for the brother of David. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Let's see here. 3rd and 2. Let's see if we can get this deep post here.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Get this post here to open up, we'll be all right, but not fine.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Yeah, I like this play here.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down.
All right, let's see. We either got Boyd on the seam. Oh, no, he's pressing, so he's in the so Boyd or Axel.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Boyd's open. There we go.
He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
They'll give to Hunt here on the option. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Fields. Into the hands of London. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fields now to throw. Touchdown Bears! Tyler Boyd hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have moved out in front. Santos with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense,
I was saying this is a run.
if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today. Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
To throw again on second down. Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott.
35, let's make a stop.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Wide open. Why did you stop running?
Throws right side, and that's complete. He's got the first down and more. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
This is a run. Here comes
so
a
now
run.
The big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Play a little man here. I think he's going to probably either run the ball again, or he's going to do like a quick time.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott.
Pickett. Ah, good shot. Good defense.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Blitz off the right side.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
There we go.
Under pressure and
got
down he
home.
goes.
Let's go.
They sack him back at the 36. Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
And
his kick is indeed good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
I really think this is...
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting... Oh, he put it on the card.
Fumble? He didn't even have the ball.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
I missed him. All right.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run right side with Mostert.
Oh, he breaks that tackle.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put it into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by...
Fumble that turns into points. All right, plenty of time here.
He's marked down officially at the 21. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Double team Carson too.
Hunt will try going up the middle.
Good run, good run, good run.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Make that now 2 runs in a row that have netted them great results.
And it doesn't matter what kind of blocking scheme they're using, gap scheme, power scheme, zone running. They are finding people in those gaps and moving them and creating nice space for their runners.
They run the option here on 1st and 10, and he is going to lose yardage here. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw He saw defensive end right
Shorts
in
here on
his
the
face
post
because
on the left
he
side.
looked
He's going
up
to
and
be
he
open
was
to the
right
tight
there.
end.
Didn't even have a chance to get
If he
going.
plays the
So
right
a
way,
5-yard run the
Shorts
other way
will
in the
pull
wrong
it up.
direction, and that
It's
leads us to
impossible to
2nd
lead.
and 15.
Looking for Shorts here.
To throw is Fields.
Shorts. Oh, what a
And
pass.
that one going to come
What a
up short.
pass,
Low
Justin
throw.
Fields.
Well, partner, guaranteed they
Good
approach this
shit,
play with the
bro.
idea of making up
Good
ground
shit,
to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Fields.
That was good
Hit
pass.
as he throws there,
Played
incomplete.
inside.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
13-10.
That will cut
Not
the
where I
lead
want
back
to be.
down to
Not where I
3
should
at
be.
13 to 10. So
Still
they're
okay.
able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession
Yeah,
ball
2
game.
stops.
And ideally, you
Not a
want to end
bullshit
every
fumble,
drive
but
with points.
turn
Most
into a
quarterbacks
touchdown
would tell you
because
let's end it
they're
with a kick, right? A PAT,
Hopefully
that's number
Madden
one.
makes it
Field
right.
goal you'll take.
That's all I can do.
Punts,
Keep
you really
punting.
don't want to do that.
That's
In this
gonna
case,
stop.
they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Good coverage there, man.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Inside give to Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
This is such a big game. No, we gotta get all this. We gotta get all this.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Why is he?
He's got his man, Schultz, coming
He's
across
so
the
open.
formation. Touchdown!
5 wide.
Cowboys. Dalton Schultz, his first
Basically, a
touchdown
vertical
of the
spin.
year.
A vertical
And
spin.
they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this
Gotta
one
stay within
away.
1 score.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought
so
down here
far.
inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Let's run a little bit of little same action here.
The Bears offense ready to
I like
go
Everett,
for
I
their
like
next
Boyd,
drive.
and if not,
Last time out, you remember the drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at
Everett's
least get
open.
him 3. Now
Oh, wow.
The
safety
going to be
miss.
intercepted.
Man.
And the
He was open,
Cowboys are
too.
going to take
That's crazy.
possession of the football.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close
Ah,
quickly,
really
especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he swallowed up right near the
Little
line of
Ryan
scrimmage.
Colbert.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's give him a little look here. He's probably going to look at his tight end.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That formation.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Now that was a passer's nightmare.
He's probably going to play it slow,
totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape.
Maybe go
it didn't exist.
But let's put double buzz here.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
He's going to run the ball. He's running the ball.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Did not want.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys.
I tried
on
to
the
like
left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will
just hate
extend
having
their
a
lead
linebacker
even
on it
further.
instantly just run straight back because it's like you know you're throwing back like that. So it's really interesting.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Let's go empty here. See what we get. What kind of look we get here.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A final shot before the break. Fields. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas where the Cowboys
23-10 half. That's
as
2
we send
scores.
you
We
on
got to
over
keep
to
running the
Orlando
ball,
for
keep them honest.
Jonathan
I mean,
Coachman
our passing
at our EA
isn't
Sports
working, but
halftime report.
we
Take
got
it
to
away,
run the
Coach.
ball. If we can't, we got to one-dimensional. And our passing's got to slow down. I But he's going to keep running the ball, so we're going to defend the inside line.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Big difference here is that
Cowboys will get
fumble.
the football first
I just can't
here.
let this
They
game
have
get
the
out of
lead as well
hand.
as we are
I need to
underway
stop
in
here.
quarter 3. Takes it at the
Gotta
7.
stop here.
And not much happening on the
Score,
return.
making
as
a
he'll
one-score
get
game.
this
We're
to
in it.
about
So
the
if I give up a
23.
touchdown, then we're down 20. That's a lot against D-Wayne. So we really got to buckle down here. Really got to buckle down here.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Come on.
This one quickly
Jump
to Lamb.
there.
And he slips up past
Right
the
underneath.
45 before
Like a
being tackled. Just his
good
second
bait.
catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his
He's
man right in
running the ball
stride.
here,
And
for sure.
I think that throw kind of
But
exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout
feel like
this
he's
game.
running
They've
off
been
the
in
other
rhythm.
side.
They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up
Coming
another
down
first
in the
down there.
box, right outside the box.
On play action, Prescott.
Overtime.
And his throw is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
No, wow.
Man open downfield is Gallup. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. The give is to Elliott. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I mean,
this defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
Being 6 to 7,
now
13
play
to
number
7.
7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Just got started bad there.
A give to Elliott.
Come on. Why is he running a draw?
40 yards
It's a
rushing
3-4,
now.
so
8 carries
successful.
for him so far. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys
Both
up
of my
front, they're
interior
getting it
linemen
done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Secure Meredith both got beat. That is not what I need to see.
Elliott will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
He's going to run the ball, though.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. After right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Allowing D-Wayne to score 30 points, your chances of winning become pretty small.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's get it going, boys. Now or never. Now or never. Now or never.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now a 1st down throw. Fields. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Fields.
Make the fucking throw, man. He's wide open. How do you not make that throw?
Because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Back to the NFL scoreboard for his 2nd, 3rd quarter in Indy. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the 2nd half.
I need like a game-changing play. Like 3-and-out, a pick 6, a fumble.
If I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Prescott from the gun. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
I'm going to spy just because of what has happened.
It looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Prescott.
Oh my gosh, man. Are you kidding me? 3 fucking dudes and got this. Madden, you are something else, man. There's no way he catches that. With 2 dudes and a 3rd dude coming in. And then on top of it, doesn't go down and turns it into a fucking touchdown. This is ridiculous.
No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if we turn to the next-gen stats, the final clocking, well, it's ridiculous. 22.5 miles an hour. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score.
Yeah, you're
I don't
right
even know
about
what to
that
say right
because
now.
it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with Hunt. Nifty move. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Play action. It's Fields.
Oh my God, Fields.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Fields.
Get rid of the ball, man.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
4th and 15.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
That's about how I feel right now.
Fourth down. Fields has to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its
turn my mic off for
and
this one. I don't have much left to say.
They practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 42. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
He had to fight for every yard on that run, shook himself free of a tackle, and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Brian Anger now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Fields. Throw left side. There's London. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Throwing again is Fields. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Left side, Cook. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They run for it with Hunt. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field. He wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Off play action, Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The Bears on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. And caught by London. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Deshaun Wright.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. I'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas.
Like if he throws this ball right in this window, like right here, right right there. Like right this spot. Like right here. What I was looking for. Right where I'm looking down. He throws it up. Who's the ball? This one. Oh, miss on his own. Oh, man. This play is like stopped. He cuts back up. Then back to the outside. There's a perfect seal block. Right from tackle. And a touchdown. Like, brutal, man. Brutal. This one is the one that game changer, I feel like. Because I had him. I guess I could come to the tight end too, but boom, catches it, fumbles. That's brutal. Look at my dude. Just stops. Oh, yeah. So he makes all these fuck up throws, but then he throws his ball. Which I didn't even want that ball thrown there. I wanted it thrown like over here. Right when he breaks. But he just stops and whatever. This one. 1, 2, 3 fucking days. That was not one of my best games. But until next time, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys around.